Hey guys, Tim here from Snail Mastering. Hope you're having a very great day. And today I'll be covering some mastering techniques I apply when I master an acoustic guitar and vocal record. So I will show you some great mastering tricks that nobody will show you. So, but before we start, please remember, if you have a mix that you need mastered, request a quote at bsmastering.com and receive 50% of your first order. And now, let's get started. In this mastering example, I'm going to take a look at mastering an acoustic guitar and vocal record. What's interesting about working with acoustic guitar and vocal records is that I can actually do a lot more in terms of cleaning up the low end and balancing that. First of all, I have to maintain warmth because I want to make sure that I'm not making things muddy. I want to have a good, solid sound, especially for an acoustic guitar. And it's maybe one of the most difficult things to manage in terms of acoustic guitars, where we always have this low end, which has a tendency to sound boomy or muddy. And as a mastering engineer, I have to manage the tone of the acoustic guitar as well as its relationship to the lead vocal, and it is always important to preserve the performance dynamics. So today I have this heartwarming singer-songwriter folk track with inspirational lyrics, and this track is an emotional acoustic guitar piece with nostalgic, warm vocals over it that will put on the hot strings, so to say. So first, let's have a listen to a part of this track before and then after mastering. So and next I will show you my mastering chain. It is completely in the box, and I will cover some techniques you may apply to master your own tracks in this genre. And for fair comparison, I will carry out level matched for original and mastered versions.
Maybe it's some birds that sing. Maybe it's the tree that they are sitting in. Maybe it's your hair in the wind. Maybe it's the love you share with your woman. All I know is the life you live won't come again. Oh, hold it close like a mother holds her children. And when you're feeling left alone, with your smiling eyes but you're dancing in the snow, when you have nowhere to go, you know you're home. You know you're home. Maybe it's some birds that sing. Maybe it's the tree that they are sitting in. Maybe it's your hair in the wind. Maybe it's the love you share with your woman. All I know is the life you live won't come again. Oh, hold it close like a mother love holds the children. And when you're feeling left alone, with your smiling eyes, but you're dancing in the snow, when you have nowhere to go, you know you're home. You know you're home.
So first I use matte orange EQ, this one. And as you may see, first I have this, high pass filter at 30 hertz, and then I deal with some resonances in low mid region. So, and I'm taming this 120, 130, 160, 100, 200, 314, 467 hertz frequencies. So, and it makes the track more relaxed, so to say, but I'm not changing the tone of the guitar. So, and next I apply my secret weapon, so to say. So, which is Bliss from Kush Audio. And with this mastering channel plugin, it is near impossible to come up with these settings on my own using combo of other plugins, and certainly not this quickly and intuitively. And sure, I could spend an hour with separate EQ, saturation, and compressor plugins, and perhaps get pretty close to some matched settings. But as soon as I nudge a couple of parameters in Bliss, it's all in place. And first I apply the EQ module, which is extremely smooth to operate and get a great sounding result. So I have just 0.5 dB boost at 80 hertz just to support the low end, and then I have 1 dB cut at 200, and it is a sort of a boomy area on the acoustic guitar. I have also about 1 dB cut at 8K area to take away some of the harshness, and I have a boost at 3K just to add some presence. So, and this entire EQing things help to open up and create a little more separation from the acoustic guitar and the vocal. And the track becomes to sound really pretty solid. So, and next, as you may see on this screen, I apply some, 20% of the saturation. So, and I enjoy this plugin pretty much for being so simple. It's rather flexible in the different sounds and textures it can generate. So Bliss is just great. I love the amount of tones I can get from it. So I mean different saturation tones. So the saturation alone provides fantastic energy while having this transparency, which makes the flavors feel like the flavor of the track itself. So, and next, finally, I apply the compressor. So, and it does a job and writes the music just sweet. The compression is great. I want to say glue, but it's more than that. For me, it's not about controlling the dynamics, but more about finding the humanness and life in the track. So, and now let's have a listen to this track again with matte orange EQ and Bliss mastering channel plugin on.
Maybe it's some birds that sing. Maybe it's the tree that they are sitting in. Maybe it's your hair in the wind. Maybe it's the love you share with your woman. And all I know is the life you live won't come again. Oh, hold it close like a mother holds her children. And when you're feeling left alone, with your smiling eyes, but you're dancing in the snow, when you have nowhere to go, you know you're home. You know you're home.
Next, to create a certain depth and unity, I apply my secret trick with a reverb. So it's just because it is more pleasant psychoacoustically, and it is well, it appears more coherent for the brain. And in this very case, I just simply love it. For this task, I use Ocean Way Studio from UAD, and in this case, it is just a room ambience of this beautiful orchestral chamber in LA. So, and I apply this low cut, and I use a broad stage. And then I use, as you may see, this omnidirectional microphones, and I just use one mic in the middle. I never use three mics because it is too much. And certainly I'm in the reverb mode. So, and the idea is to blend wet and dry mix in such a way that I do not hear the reverb itself, but I would miss it if I switch it off. So, and as you may see, the ratio level between wet and dry is very, very low. And now let's have a listen to this track with this UAD Ocean Way Studio on.
Maybe it's some birds that sing. Maybe it's the tree that they are sitting in. Maybe it's your hair in the wind. Maybe it's the love you share with your woman. And all I know is the life you live won't come again. Oh, hold it close like a mother holds her children. And when you're feeling left alone, with your smiling eyes, but you're dancing in the snow, when you have nowhere to go, you know you're home. You know you're home.
So, and finally, I use a limiter to, well, drive everything and make everything a little bit louder. So, and for this task, I use my beloved DMG Limitless. So I'm really loving Limitless as it really keeps the depths of the track in place. It doesn't sound very digital, if I can say that. So it really makes a big difference to the perceived depth and openness of the signal. So it's got more presence. And this limiter has a bit of a tone, and it is always kind of a good. So and now let's AB original and mastered tracks again.
Maybe it's some birds that sing. Maybe it's the tree that they are sitting in. Maybe it's your hair in the wind. Maybe it's the love you share with your woman. And all I know is the life you live won't come again. Oh, hold it close like a mother holds her children. And when you're feeling left alone, with your smiling eyes but you're dancing in the snow, when you have nowhere to go, you know you're home. You know you're home. Maybe it's some birds that sing. Maybe it's the tree that they are sitting in. Maybe it's your hair in the wind. Maybe it's the love you share with your woman. And all I know is the life you live won't come again. Oh, hold it close like a mother holds her children. And when you're feeling left alone, with your smiling eyes but you're dancing in the snow, when you have nowhere to go, you know you're home. You know you're home.
That's about it. So I do hope these tips will help you to master your own tracks in this genre, and will also point you towards getting a better sounding result. So if you like my videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to support my channel. So have a very nice and great day. So and see you next time.